elbows out. Pato is pouncing.
Let's go! Pato O'Ward will go to victory lane. See you on the podium. Yeah, we like that. We like that.
Well, by all accounts, 2025 for this young man was a continuation of some terrific championship runs, 2 wins, 2 poles, 6 podiums, a career best second in the NTT INDYCAR Series Championship. But there's so much more to it than that in 2025. It's Pato O'Ward, driver number 5, Arrow McLaren Chevrolet in the big comfy red. You like the setup, by the way?
Yeah, man. Nice setup.
Looks
here.
like your place.
Yeah. This looks great.
All right, take me back to before St. Pete in 2025.
Take
this
you
year.
back. Oh, you want to
Okay,
go back 12 months.
Expectations going
Okay.
into the season. What were they?
Finish every lap, every race.
Okay.
My dreams were crushed in Portland.
Oh, and O'Ward, has he got a problem?
Oh, he does.
I think he's got a problem.
Good. That sounded terminal for Pato O'Ward.
You hear the engine note drop.
Oh,
That does look terminal.
Engine's gone. Engine's gone.
That was my goal, and that will remain being my goal. Like I told everybody, you know, all my engineers and mechanics, and I said, we finish every lap, we're gonna be sitting pretty in Nashville. We didn't, and we were still sitting pretty okay.
Yeah.
So I think that just shows that we've obviously made steps in the right direction. Important to note that it wasn't a perfect season by all means. I mean, not even close. Especially when, you know, the champion was having the year unlike any other.
We'll get to that.
But I'm proud. I'm proud of the work that we've done. I'm proud of the improvements that I have felt and I have seen, both from myself and the team. And we've got a lot of great recovery Sundays, I'm going to call them, because I do think qualifying this year for me was one of the worst I've ever had.
Okay.
That usually was something very easy for me.
Yeah.
But things changed. There's a hybrid in the car now. You know, certain things when you're just right on that edge, they change.
Right.
And that's been a bit difficult to kind of nail and lock down in qualifying. But Sundays have been something so much more than what they have in the past. And this year, that is what truly shows what potential we've kind of gotten ourselves into, but not perfect yet.
To that point, Saturday's great, but Sunday's what matters, right?
Sunday is when the points are awarded.
Correct, yeah.
You know, and you just make your life a lot easier on Sunday whenever you qualify well.
By the way, speaking of finishing every lap, you know who the first driver to do that was, right?
Alex Palou.
Your team principal.
Tony Kanaan.
Yeah.
Really?
It was a hot minute ago, but when he won the championship. So, to your point, you finish every lap, you're going to be doing pretty well.
Exactly.
So, even you go back to the test we had at Sebring leading into St. Pete. How did that set the table for what you guys were going to do this year?
Testing upgrades. You know, testing some of that off-season creativity that the engineers kind of brought to the table, and we kept making the car better throughout the year. I do believe we started the year strong, but we didn't quite get to that last little bit of performance until kind of halfway through.
Yeah.
So that was awesome to see. I was very proud of everybody because it's not easy. It's not easy to keep on evolving something that obviously has been around for quite some time. Especially when everybody else is also doing the same. Like you got to think more than them. You got to think out of the box. You got to find different ways in what we need as drivers. For example, you know, me, Christian, Nolan. I'm very lucky to have a strong teammate that is also, you know, helping lead this team, and that's what's most important. And I really do think it's raised the bar for not just us on the 5, but also on the rest of the team.
Yeah, you can tell. I think it showed off throughout the course of the season. St. Pete, to your point, you qualified 23rd, which felt wonky for you guys.
Yeah, I didn't even finish my qualifying because, like I was saying, I couldn't find my I didn't even complete a lap. Yeah. Because, well, I'm not gonna blame the car because I just couldn't get around it, and I had 2 chances and both of them were scrapped because I couldn't get a lap together, and that's how difficult it is to The problem is when you don't nail almost a perfect lap, you don't transfer. So to me, it's kind of like either you nail it or abort, because otherwise you ain't gonna transfer.
And that margin is
It's hundredths.
pencil thin,
of a
right?
second, yeah.
But you made up plus 12. You finished 11th in that race.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
Sunday's where it counted. Thermal Club seemed to kind of right the ship. That
Yeah.
was really, I think, maybe when your season properly began,
Mm-hmm.
correct?
Yeah, I would say Thermal was, well, to be fair, I think St. Pete Thermal explain what my year in qualifying was. Either we were on pole or like
Back of the field.
well, like runner-up in qualifying,
Yeah.
or we were 15th,
Yeah.
18th, 23rd, you know, and that seemed to be the trend for most of the qualifying during the year. I will say, at the end of the year, we were on it. We
Yeah.
were really strong. July was the summer run that I needed to clinch second in the championship, and even doing so and having 2 wins in there, still got outnumbered by Palou that month. I can't believe it.
Well, and that's a common theme, right? Alex's season was
Well, the problem is when
crazy.
he didn't win, he was second,
correct, right?
and when he wasn't second, he was winning. It's like, well,
Help out, bro.
there goes any chance we had. But I'm proud to be the only one that made him sweat.
There you
Maybe
go.
a little bit.
No, you did.
But I don't think I did. They know what pressure feels like, and we didn't quite get to that point of making them feel real pressure. So I want to do that next year.
To your point, Thermal Club, you finished second too, the driver of that 10 car. Long Beach was kind of a weird race for you, right?
Oh man, Long Beach has always been horrible for me. Horrible. Like
Why?
it
Why
is.
is that?
It is the worst race that I have on every year.
Is it the circuit? Is it what? How do you
I mean,
wrap your arms around that?
to start off qualifying, actually no, qualifying
You
wasn't that
qualified
bad,
ninth.
but my poor old teammates stuffed it in the wall, and that kind of eliminated us from transferring. But anyways, in the race, I wasn't comfortable. Like I'm not comfortable there. Never have been.
Got hit.
It's a very busy weekend for me as well. Like it's a massive market where
Yep.
I'm always doing something. And you know, I think I can learn something from there to try and maybe quiet down in Long Beach
Yeah.
next year and focus a little bit more on what's important, and that is performing there, because I've tried everything and it just, I can't
You're
seem
right.
to find my groove there. I know I will. I just haven't gotten to that point, and it's freaking annoying because it's been like 5 years.
Mark that down for unfinished business for
Unfinished
2026.
business, yes.
Long Beach. You gathered it back up, top 10s at Barber, and then the Indy GP,
Yeah.
and then the Indy 500. Just talk us through that. You start on the front row.
Sick and tired of being second and third and
you
fourth
finished,
and sixth.
You finished third, but you know most would take that sort of month of May.
I'm ready to win, man.
You would not.
No, because I've been second twice.
Yep.
I crashed. Well, I've been 23rd once, but that was to win it.
Yep.
5 laps to go. I've been fourth and I've been sixth
Yep.
and third.
Yep.
I've had every number
Yep.
that's like worth having, besides the most important one. Oh man, I'm gonna shower with milk when I win.
Just one?
I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna get in my bathtub and I'm gonna fill it up with whole milk.
So when you have a race that eludes you like this, clearly you're very good there. What will it take to get to that final top step then?
Stop thinking and just do it.
Just do it. Yeah. Do you overthink it, you think?
Maybe I have in the past. I wasn't overthinking this year, but I needed one more pit stop.
Yeah.
I didn't position myself early enough. But that won't happen again.
You still leave the 500 second in points, which you kind of hung on to the rest of the way. You're thinking maybe you're in pursuit of a championship, because Alex really isn't, yes, he's leading, but it's not like insurmountable at that point.
Yeah.
And
No,
you
it
said-
was already
it
like
was-
100
You
points.
think? Well, yes,
Yeah. But there's
you're
like
saying
plenty
there
of
was no
racing
hope?
to go. Yeah, there's still like 10 races to go. So I was like,
Correct,
yeah,
okay.
he can crash 2 or 3 of them and then we're gonna be good.
All right, so wins at Iowa and Toronto, did that give you hope?
that gave me hope. Laguna, I would say, is probably where I was like, all right, all we need to do is clinch second. Because he won there again.
Yeah, correct, right. Yeah. Well, to your point, again, let's talk about this. 8 wins for Alex, which ties him for their 4th most all time.
What's my career wins? 9?
9, yes.
The guy almost won as many as I've won in my 5 years, or sorry, 6 years. You know?
Record tying 10 appearances in the Fast 6 this past season. Led the series in wins, podiums, top 5s, top 10s, races led, laps led,
and
average start,
700
average finish.
plus points.
700 plus points. So what do you do? What? Let me ask you this.
You feel proud of what you've done in your year and you move on.
You take second.
I mean, he was on his own island, and then I was on my own island, and then everybody else. So I think there's a lot to be proud of. We do this to be number 1.
Correct.
But you can't have it all the time.
But I know. But when he's, in theory, is that a one-off for him? Is that who he is? Is that the standard he set? Does the entire
that
rest
is
of
a
the
standard
paddock,
that he set.
Does the entire paddock need to meet?
That is
where
a
he
standard he and Chip Ganassi Racing has set. Because if it was all luck, he would have ran out by now. Or maybe he's just going to have the luckiest 3 or 4 years of his life, and then he's going to have the worst 4.
And that's it.
Who knows? But I believe that's a standard that he has raised the bar together with his team, and that is all something we should all strive to break through. Because when we have competitors like this that really strive and show perfection, when you beat them, it will feel damn good. And when you do that, people will know what you've just done. And my career has been nothing but nothing even close to easy. So I welcome this with open arms, really. Like, I respect Alex. I love racing against him. I think he's a great competitor. You know, just look at those laps that we had in Nashville.
The leaders go side by side for another lap.
Lap 3, once again side by side. Once again, Palou tries to carry momentum, and he has momentum now down the backstretch. A nose ahead, a car length ahead, but O'Ward will not let it go.
That was pure awesomeness.
Yeah.
You know? And I know that he knows that this isn't a normality, you know? His year wasn't something normal. But to that, like I said, I do think he's presented a new standard in INDYCAR. Because, I mean, 3 championships in a row. Yeah, this one was the most spectacular one that he just walked away with.
Right.
But,
Previous year he won 2 races.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Think about it that
saying.
way.
But then the year before that, he won 5.
Right.
So I think it'll come in waves.
Yeah.
But even though when he hasn't had that very lucky year, he's always there. He's always there. So he's gonna be here for many more years, I'm sure. And you know, I really hope I'm the guy that makes him, like I said, give him a little bit of a headache, because that's why we do this.
You mentioned your career path. It hasn't been easy.
No, at all.
Clearly, you've got a guy like Palou that's now in the way. This ain't easy either. So,
we welcome that with open arms.
I was going to say that if it's easy, then nobody wants to do it.
You beat a guy like that, you know you're damn good.
Right.
Period. It's like going up against Max Verstappen in Formula 1 in the same machinery. You beat him, you are one of the best that's ever been seen in a race car at that time, when you go up against the guys that are going to be in the history books forever, you know. So no, I think I'm in a great position. You know, I'm in a team that has never won a championship. I'm in a team that's still growing, a team that's still getting better. It's different when you get it done.
And the way this team has pushed over the last couple of years is going to make you proud.
Oh,
and
super proud.
Give you that opportunity.
Super proud, and also, I mean, we're basically trying to turbocharge everything to to get ourselves to that level where every single weekend, you know, we're the guy that's annoying everybody. That there he goes in the Fast Six again. There's another pole.
Right.
There's another podium. There's another win.
Right.
You know, that's what we strive for.
Last thing, if someone would have told you back in St. Pete, to kind of go full circle, that, hey, you're going to finish second in the championship, a career best, would you be satisfied with that?
Yeah.
Yeah, you take it.
I'm
This
satisfied
is a good
today.
year. This is a good year.
This is a great year.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a great year because there's too much that goes unenjoyed when you don't win. You know, it's like saying, should I have not enjoyed my second place at the Indy 500? No, that's not the way that you should see it, because there's something so much more beyond of just winning something. And I feel like when you get to do it with people that obviously have been pushing towards the same direction, pushing towards the same goals, and when you start accomplishing those objectives that you've put yourself for so many years, that has so much value for you as a person, like as a soul. You know, that means a lot. So I'm always proud to go to battle. I'm proud to be going to battle in Papaya. That's the best way I can say it. I know you and I will be sitting here one day and we'll be talking about, you know, what the journey has been and how and everything that happened prior to that, you know, and it seems like my championships are very reminiscing to my Indy 500s.
Yeah.
I've had my second, I've had my third, I've had my fourth, I've had my fifth, I've had my, I believe, sixth. That's all I've finished in the championship.
Yeah.
And that's all I finished in the Indy 500.
Yep.
You know, the big ones, I've pretty much scratched off every single number that is, you know,
You checked it
somewhat
all.
relevant.
Yeah.
And there's two that are missing. And that's number one at the 500 and that's number one in the championship.
Pretty interesting parallels for sure. This was way deeper than I thought we were going to get.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to get so deep.
Man, that was. Can you lighten us up before we wrap it up? Can you? You got a joke? You got a good story? What are you going to do in the off
man,
season?
I always have stories. I don't know. I might. I think it's time to get a girlfriend.
Time to get a girlfriend.
Yeah.
Okay. This is an off-season goal
Yeah.
or a preseason goal?
I mean, wow, who knows?
Okay.
That might be the missing piece of the puzzle.
Oh. Well, that's worked okay for Alex, right?
It's worked okay. Yeah, it has.
I mean, there you go.
so who knows?
You need somebody to calm you down.
That is fair.
Good luck with that.
I appreciate it.
Good luck in 2026.
Yeah. See you then.
Pato O'Ward. Wrapping up, the countdown to next year is on.